Whoever seeks to office does not get respect. And what is he saying here, now that I've asked those two questions? Can we make a little bit more sense of it? Yeah.
When he says that whoever seeks to office does not get respect, is that you only get respect if you're being genuine with your wanting to help them, with your responsibilities.
Interesting. Because you marked that upholding.
Yes.
Why did you mark that upholding? When I think about planning, and I think about the year, and I think about what I want for my students, I think about that vision, I think about the guiding principles that I want to teach in my class. From there, then I can think about, okay, how do the standards fit into that? And then how do the aims that I want to teach throughout the year, how do they fit into that? Rather than starting from standards, lesson plans, aims, and then kind of sprinkling your character development on top. Because what ends up happening is it falls through the cracks and then it gets lost. So I thought about empathy, I thought about determination, I thought about community, these three values that really hold us together. When I think about where conflict comes from, it comes from not understanding where you're coming from. It comes from this miscommunication that happens. That's conflict, right? And so we have to seek to understand before we are understood.
Like, you would come in and you would think, you know, everything was structured, but as soon as we started talking, it was just like, where's this coming from? Like, this is, did you see that in the text? Because I didn't see that in the text. I didn't get that from the text, but thanks for telling me, because now it's like, you just like opened my mind like infinitely. I didn't even know the possibilities of talking about one sentence even from a piece of writing could mean so much to someone else other than myself.
He would never know because he's not listening to the people and what the people want, because the people want a democracy and he's not letting them have that. So technically, he has no respect.
You better go.
I'm just saying.
You got this whole room full of people building on one idea that Mr. Delhagen like lets out in class, and it's just like, it takes it in so much different directions.
There's always more than one answer.
When you said yesterday about can somebody uphold the social contract but break the UDHR, I used it in that sense, and I said that you can.
There's always a but to everything, and I feel like that but is just gonna stretch out what's really there. What are you trying to find out? It's like you're digging deep into a hole, but it's not a rabbit hole because you can't stop.
Like the rebels, whoever seeks outside country help, they don't get respect. Like, he'll continue doing what he's doing.
I'm just proposing a general question. Is that Assad trying to keep order or try to cause chaos? There's always a deeper level into which you can interpret something. And once I started to grasp and understand it, it actually changed me. It made my passion go into trying to understand the deeper meanings into everything.
The chaos also includes the terrorizing of civilians, but he says to Barbara Walters that he does not know the difference between a civilian and a rebel.
You have an opinion and you want to share it, but when it's challenging other people, there's like a line between having an opinion and just showing like disrespect. So it's a certain amount of will that you have to, you know, stretch your ideas.
It's not to close your mind, but to open your mind into what other people could think. Like, everyone comes in to after reading the text with their own interpretation, but putting it into seminar, you can hear other people's interpretations and try to mold it into a better meaning. The purpose of seminar that I've heard is to reach a closer truth.
That's empathy, right? Like, is this idea of opening myself up to be wrong, this humility that goes with empathy, right? My students need to understand, and they need to be able to feel. They need to feel pain, they need to be able to feel happiness and success that other people are going through as well. And when they do that, when they think like that, it becomes harder not to help other people. It becomes harder not to act. That empathy piece is key to creating a citizen body that is the change we want to see. The cliche there at the end, but it's true. Like, it's effing true, right? Like, that's what I want to see. That's what, like, drives me.